You get angry because you think somebody's being condescending. So anger really is just a judgment of yours about how the world views you. So in order to not actually experience the anger, then you allow people to be who they are. Just that simple. People have the right to people have the right to be stupid. And stupid is a judgment. The right to think, feel, experience, do, exist in any manner that they choose. That is called free will given to us by our Father. We have the free will. If we decide that we want to be an addict, or a family member wants to be an addict, then they have the right to be what to be. The only reason we don't like it is because we don't like the way it looks. It embarrasses us if we have a child that's an addict. It's not the life that we choose for them. Or so anger actually just stems from somebody, you trying to control what somebody else thinks or feels in your experience. So if you don't want to be angry, then let people do what they do. If you don't particularly care for that way of thinking or those actions, then remove yourself from it. But you don't judge it. You can't tell them what to do. I mean, who are you? The only thing you can do if you don't like something or you choose a different way of thinking or feeling about something from someone else, then you don't participate in theirs. You can't change anybody. You can only control your own thinking and feelings. You have no control over anybody else's. And you barely have to be your own. Just to control your own thinking or feeling or what comes out of your mouth on a moment-to-moment basis or what thoughts pop into your head on a moment-to-moment basis, it's so very difficult. So if you can't do your own, how can you possibly consider talking about somebody else's?
Wow, that's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. And when you're saying that, it makes me really think about how I can only think about when I judged other people or when I was when I would allow myself to be angry at other people. Looking back on those times from this place of my complete and total freedom, I can see that I was angry at them because I wasn't allowing myself to be free. I would be upset at someone else's actions when they weren't regarding how I would feel about it because I was too concerned about what other people would feel about what I was doing. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. So what, and the crux to it all is lifting your awareness, and that's what the head chakra actually opens up. It just lifts your awareness, and you're able to see from a different point of view. You know, the point of view that I had at age 6, it's not the point of view that I have now. You know, I was thinking through my parents. I was thinking through my community. I was thinking from all the thoughts and the ways that have been taught to me as to what I should do, how I should think, how I should walk, how old I should act. All the things, all those rules that are given to us for control. Well, I'm no longer that little girl anymore. At this point in my evolution, I must take responsibility for God that I am. And I should act like it. And I should feel it. And I should take control over myself. And then in taking control and ownership and responsibility, it allows me to just be free and understand in my knowing that no matter what comes about in this life, I'm going to be just fine. Because the God in me can handle whatever comes my way. And I'm not one of those people who advocate no pain, no gain. Because I can learn without pain. I can make a request that I want a different route. All the angels and archangels and all those assigned to me in this body, this lifetime, I can make that request and say, okay, you know what? I don't particularly want to feel it this way. Can you allow me to see it different? To get the answer in my dreams. I might get the answer sometimes when I'm walking on my hour walk. those answers come to me. So I just ask the question, and I make a request. So you don't have to suffer, and that's a part of the religious way of going about life, thinking that it makes me a bigger person because I suffer more than someone else. Well, that's not my choice.
I hear that, Miss Corliss. I really feel you on that. But the key thing that you said is about the perspective, because that's how I feel about it. And your perspective on this subject is really dope, because a lot of times with most of us, it is you have to suffer to get the great reward. It must burn. It must hurt. However, what I've learned is I've been in shelters. I've been in all kinds of different situations, but it was not hell for me. One, it was my choice. And two, I changed my perspective about it. And it's all about perspective, because what may seem like a horrible situation for you may only seem horrible from my perspective. But in your light, you might have wrapped your mind around it to be a blessing instead of a curse, And so for everyone listening out there, look, I hope your ears are wide open, because this is some wisdom. You hear me? This is amazing. Okay, so this is dope. So we need to open up our perspectives to the situations that we're in, and this will give way for our crown chakra to be open, because once we open up our perspectives, that changes the angles that we come at regarding other people and their choices, and it prevents anger in many ways. Is that a great way to sum that up?
Yeah, kind of. Have to really, when I say open up awareness, what I really actually would like for us to take into consideration is that when we start out on a thought, when something happens that maybe a year ago you would have just thought would just tear your world apart, if you begin from a balanced way of looking at it, rather than, yes, feel it at the moment, feel whatever you feel, whatever that feels like, feel it at the moment, and then once you kind of wallowed in that feeling for a second, then stand up in it and say, what are you bringing me here? Why am I feeling this deeply about this? What type of language or that I'm having in my spirit that is causing me to feel this way? Because, feelings are messengers. They come to tell you something. They come to show you a perspective. And usually, if you're feeling so horribly about it, usually your perspective is not the best. So not only do we change the awareness, we have to look within the awareness, what is that feeling, or what is that anger, or what is it really trying to tell us? What are you really trying to tell me? If I break my leg on the way to a concert, are you really trying to tell me that maybe I should slow down? Maybe that tomorrow is not promised to me and the concert will be there. There's a lot of things that happen to us that we kind of just step over. So the universe has to show it to us in a bigger way. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Once you throw me a little pebble, I want to be in the awareness of seeing that pebble and seeing how it ripples. I don't want you to give me no rock.
Right.
Rock. I just want to pay attention to the pebble. And I've learned through the years to pay attention to those pebbles. And that's the awareness I'm talking about. That's the I am presence that I'm talking about. That when I walk around in love and being open and being vulnerable and learning to listen.
What beautiful advice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful advice. I'm so glad that you came to join us on our show. We're wrapping up to the end of our show for today. Do you have any other last bits of advice that you want to give our audience to make sure they can have some more pebbles to take home with them while they're chewing up this great meal that you just gave us?
Well, the only thing that I've noticed that I've done here in the last, with the political field being what it is in this last 6 months or so, and making everybody nervous and upset, we need to stand above it. Do what we're supposed to do. Control what we can control. But don't get confused with all the rhetoric and all the noise that's happening in our world. Be in the world, but not of the world. So remove yourself from all the chitter and the chatter and the loud noises, because I always feel when there's a lot of loud noises, somebody's at work trying to control you. So just be still in your spirit.
That's amazing advice. Thank you so much, Miss Corliss. I love you. And thank you, indeed. Thank you so much, audience, for joining us here on Chakra Light. This is all about us being in this together. Not one of us are greater than the other. However, when we put all of our greatness together, man, we will light this world up. And this is what this radio show is all about. It's about lighting the fire within us so that we can all become a balanced people and create a balanced community, which in turn is going to create a balanced world. And oh, wow, how beautiful will that be? I can already see it. I can smell it. I can taste it. Beauty, compassion, gratefulness, companionship, friendship, relationships, without judgment, free to just be who we are. Can't you just feel that? Doesn't that just feel nice? Forgiveness, happiness, joyfulness when we wake up, when we go to bed at night, all during the day, inspiration, love, peace. You know, it's all real, but it's only real when we accept it. When we accept that good is real and that good is here for us. Good is here for you. It's here for us all. Let's put our greatness together. Pull out your greatest genius. Live life to the fullest. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Because life has all the same greatness to offer you back when you give it. I love you so much. From the deepest part of me, I am always sending out love and joy and peace and happiness and forgiveness and gratefulness. And may you replicate that through your entire day and every place that you go. And may prosperity follow you. And may abundance be at your footstep. And creativity. And, of course, balance. Thank you so much for being here on Chakra Light Radio. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to go to www.balancedchakra.com, BALANCEDCHAKRA.com. Meditate on some of our art to help you pull out the root of your issue so you can get your crown chakra open. And let's befriend each other. Peace.